Hi,
Hi.
up in Scotland.
Again. Good job I've got a very understanding family.
Yeah.
And we're here on a new moon,
Yes.
brand new moon with a bit of an eclipse thrown in and the equinox.
And the equinox. And it's the second new moon. So it's
Yes,
that Virgo portal.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And tipping into Libra, tipping into balance. So I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll get something tonight about balance. Um, I brought my healing waters. It's emotional. Of course, Libra is me, and my rising sign is Virgo. So
Oh,
I'm
there you go.
this, yeah. So maybe the emotions around us need calming or something. And I just can't not have my
Is it?
immunologies this reading. They just jumped out at me, and I went, right, okay, let's have you then. Um, and they've been sitting charging up in Scotland in the studio, so there might be
Oh,
lots of lovely energy, and we'll have a see what's going on. Of course, we've been having kind of turbulent times. The truth is rising. I mean, we've got some Scorpio stuff starting to happen, secrets and lies and secrets coming out with certainly one big issue.
yes.
But I think there are some positives uh, heading in the right direction where people are trying to bring together rather than divide. Uh,
Yes.
so that's I think something that's important for us. And of course, very shortly, another month or so, and we'll be getting the energy of 2026.
Yes.
It's interesting because 2026 is the year of the star.
Right.
So we've done the taking charge, hopefully, by now. And the star is a beautiful, fortunate card when it comes up in the tarot. It's telling you, you're almost there, but it encourages, and this is in alignment with Virgo, it encourages self-reflection.
Yes.
But self-reflection from a point of view of what am I doing well rather than what am I doing badly. And
Yes.
next year's energy, which will kick in at the end of October, is all about looking at where we're at, seeing what we've achieved so far, and then being inspired to move further forward. So
Right.
we're on this last stretch of grabbing those reins and driving our chariot.
Definitely.
I feel like this last couple of moon phases are just reinforcing. Have you done it yet? Have you done it yet? Get on
Mm.
with it, get on with it. And we've got the new moon in Virgo card.
Wow.
Yes, all will be well. I love this card because it's so green. You'll adore it because it's
I,
green.
I I adore it. Yes.
But I love it because it's reminding us what a beautiful planet we live on. It's reminding us we have abundance if we only chose to see it. It's reminding us that we can give, but we can also receive. And
Yes.
whatever is unfolding, the outcome will be for the greater good.
Yes.
I'm really intrigued because today several countries have acknowledged Palestine as a state, as an independent state
That's right. That's right.
direction in terms of saying there's got to be a solution that involves both parties because
Yes.
there's turbulence. And we've got the stepping up to back Ukraine with the incursions Russia is making in other countries. There's
I
that
know.
right. We're going to sort this, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we've still got a lot to unpick in America, but never mind. Again, I feel like the energy of people saying "not in my name" is really
Yeah.
positive powerful there. So whatever the turbulence that's still existing, trust all will be well. We can take charge. We can move forward. We can have a destination in mind. And
And I do feel it is that time to step forward and take power. You
yeah,
know, um, too much of we been pulled back, and now is the time. There is this real sort of stepping forward phase.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's that standing in your own power, isn't it? That we
yeah,
I talk about. Um, so the card that's underpinning it is deep sea diving,
right.
deep, deep, deep into the emotion to find the pure light.
Yes,
Okay. I love this card because it represents learning through experience, the depth of us as human beings, and in some respects, the way of the mystic. There is emerging with all the surface material world kerfuffle, a real push for spiritual values,
absolutely.
ethical and moral and greater good debate that's going on in little ways and big ways. So over the next couple of weeks, I feel like we can expect to be pushed. What are your principles? What are your values? Um, are you uh, are you walking your talk?
Yeah.
Taking charge, standing in your power is all about walking your talk. Is about saying, here I am, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm about, this is my authentic self. And very much in the events that will be going on in people's lives, it'll be that push, come on, behave in accordance with what you believe.
Yes.
Make sure that if you are getting kerfuffle in your emotions, go a bit deeper. Go and see what is underneath all the what's on the seabed that's making you respond to events in that kind of emotional way.
When I see that card, she's literally willingly diving to the depths.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
doing it willingly. You know, she knows she needs to go there. Yeah.
Well, it chimes for me because I've run the traveling in a pathways retreat this weekend, and
Oh, did it go well?
very well. And it's all about that inner journey and challenging
Yeah.
feel, challenging what conditions we've been processed into believing are right when they're not necessarily. So I think we're shaking off the old conditioning, and
Mhm.
whilst that may cause us kind of to feel like it's turbulent change, it's all change for the good. That's
Absolutely.
the next card that's come out is full moon in Scorpio.
Right.
Breathe through the tension, because
Mm.
scorpion may sting you or it may not.
Yeah.
The uncertainty can make us feel tense, and I do feel that um, this eclipse is bringing up the shadow side for us to actually address what on that shadow side makes us feel tense or uncertain.
Right.
I feel like the next couple of weeks, opportunities will present themselves, but the temptation may be to run away in fear.
Yeah.
It's not for me. When actually, no, you're being offered something, breathe through the push and the pull, breathe through any inattention, and recognize opportunities come to help you to get through the change and move forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it comes with this beautiful, beautiful woman
Oh,
gazing, just gazing. And it's a card that is called Clear Waters.
it's like a terrapin.
Yeah, she's surrounded with this beautiful energy, and it's
Yeah.
all about clear vision, getting
Yeah.
confirmations, right times and opportunities. So we're at the right time as this chariot energy is starting to fade back. we're at the right time to go, you know what, I quite enjoy having hold of these reins. I'm quite liking this journey. And
Yeah.
yeah, I've had to navigate a few tricky bends and a few rocks and bumps in the road. But actually, I can see the way clear now.
Yeah.
And so the insights that will be piling in, because our guides like to chuck stuff at us all the time.
Oh, don't they just? Yes. Oh, yes.
The insights and the inspirations. And I want to say we're getting encouragement to dip into a little bit of that self reflection by saying to ourselves, am I asking for enough? Am I
Yeah.
listening or am I asking for enough? Uh,
Yeah.
am I ready to accept whatever comes my way? Yeah.
Yes.
And that clear vision about it's not so much what I do, it's how I am.
Yes.
I'm living my life that's important. And then we've got towards the full moon, we've got first quarter,
Leo.
your be humble. Um, for me, it's really interesting because there's a fine line between bragging and not saying enough.
Yes.
I feel like when we get the message about humility from the guides, they're asking us to recognize that our service is always exactly what it needs to be, but
Yes.
serving inward as well as outward, and then be pleased that we can serve without needing to brag about it or refuse to say anything about it.
Let it naturally flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, also, the energy of Leo is about taking pride. You can take pride in yourself and and still be a humble person because you're saying, yeah, I recognize my good qualities. I'm proud of my, or I recognize all my abilities. I'm proud of everything in me, including the shadow side, because first quarter moon has a lot of shadow. Uh, but I know that I can work to do better or work to do more. To me,
Yeah.
that's also a nice link to being humble, is to recognize there's always room for improvement.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But to be good enough. So again, I feel that's coming more yet to full moon. The more we need to recognize and take pride in our abilities and our achievements, the more we can ask ourselves, what else can I do? What else? And it's backed up with the bounteous card. Don't know if you can
Oh, that's beautiful.
middle, yeah. And there's beautiful flowing water. They're being given the water of life. Life in on this planet is it's all water based.
Oh, yeah.
This card is all about coming together, giving generously, and connections and relationships. So where this year relationships might have been a bit bobbly and a bit uncertain, um, as we come into that beautiful full moon energy, there's a sense of coming together.
Mm.
So, you know, we're very divided. We've got entrenched views, and we really need to be here in the middle. And I just feel like this card is reminding us in everything that we do, trying not to get caught up in being so entrenched that you miss what's in this. It's black and white, but no, it's not. There's a lot of lovely grey shades of it in the middle, and what we need to do is emotionally accept that there really isn't a specific right or wrong viewpoint. It's all open for debate. It's all a collective agreement. Our laws, our rules, they're by agreement. And if those rules don't work, then we have to change them by agreement.
Yeah.
That really calls to me at the moment. And our inner rules, because I've been doing a lot of the inner work this weekend. What inner rules are we setting for ourselves and not not necessarily agreeing with? Yeah, and going, oh yeah. And I'm back to my shoulds, must, thoughts, and duties. What
Yes.
are we doing that really isn't in line with our beliefs, but it's rules we've adopted that we think we have to have. So
Yeah.
I feel like as that week before the full moon, what we'll be getting is lots of prompts and reminders. Why are you doing this? Just remind me, why are you doing this? I do feel I need to just get one more emotional card. All right.
Yeah.
I've got Ride the Waves.
Oh, beautiful.
There she is. Look at that spray. Look at that sea. It's
And
so,
look at her balance. Yeah.
there's so much energy in there. And it's saying again, this is a time of life lessons and growth. You will get through this. Um, yeah, it's on us because we're going into Libra to find that balance, that pivot point where we can just go with the flow and not lose ourselves, not get discombobulated by it all. We will
Yeah.
be having the choppy changeover of the 2026 energy soon. It's kind of, it'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. So I think that's mine done.
Fantastic, Annie. Well, yeah, very well chosen cards when you think about what the energy is like at the minute as well. Right, I've got my Rebecca Campbell's as well. I've
Yeah.
got my ancient stones.
Yeah.
They've come back today. And my elemental oracle. I was
Oh,
really drawn to that. I think it's because of, a lot of the turbulence that's going on at the moment. I really feel, the alchemy is what we need to be sort of
yeah.
reminded of. Especially weather. I mean, I don't know what it's been like up in Scotland, but we had a horrendous day yesterday with the rains.
We did. We had a lot of rain, but it wasn't flooding level. Are you with
And
me?
we've had beautiful sunshine today.
Yeah, we've had sunshine today. In fact, there was a
Hmm.
brilliant sunset going on when I sat down to connect with you.
Oh, that's 8. Okay. Um, okay. These are certainly making sense. Or these have come out before. Um, discipline. Yeah. Right. Okay. So we have the wisdom keeper. So
Right.
there she is, taking in the energy of the stones.
Yeah.
And she's doing it sort of with her um, full concentration. I feel she's immersing herself in the energy of the stone there. And this is called the wisdom. Sorry,
What I got was reverence.
reverence. Well, this is the wisdom keeper
Yeah.
card. Yeah, and it's remembering there's always a new perspective in things.
Mhm.
And it says about studying and learning, but I think that's about self.
Mm. Yeah.
It's studying yourself and learning how to move with this lovely energy that's happening at the moment. And making sure that when you're doing that, you are embracing the wisdom that's taken you to that point as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think very often we look for others to gain wisdom, but we must never forget our own inner wisdom. That we hold within our spirit, that can be ancestral as well. It's come from years and years and decades and eons of generations. And you've got that DNA. You're carrying it forward. Um, and with that, interestingly enough, we have the lady immersed in a lake.
Diving again.
And this is the depth card. And she's just floating down willingly to embrace that. And how the um, the castle's reflected in the waters.
Yeah.
Um, but she herself is in solitude. I feel, that how beautiful above the water is. Yes, it's reflecting in the water, but she needs to be in the depth of her emotions at the moment. I don't think it's negative emotions either. I think it's those inner emotions we need to be bringing up and bringing out.
Mm.
Yeah. She looks very peaceful. She's got her hands out like that. It's like doing a dive bomb. um, and then we got. I think this has come out before.
Oh yeah.
Um, that's the sanctuary card.
Yes.
Um, and this is a beautiful rainbow that goes over the top here. Um, and she's just entering the stones as if she's going to envelop herself in all that she feels safe with. Um, but the safeness is for her own protection, because we've got a world that's full of quite negative energies at the moment, and conflicting ideas, conflicting energy. We've got to remember to keep our own protection in. And this is all about harmony and balance, like you were saying in your cards, having that harmony and balance, having that contentment that you know where you're going, and go with that feeling of contentment, with the joy that's brought you to that point as well. I mean, I love that word joy, because to me it just expresses. I mean, I'm going through a transition, as you know. I'm going through a transition at the moment, but it's not causing me any heartache or anything like that. I'm doing it all with joy. I just feel it's been the right thing for me and the right thing for other people around me. We've had this one before. This is the West card, and this is the one that's got the labyrinth, but I also always feel that it's more like a brain.
Right. Yeah.
Um, and there's the piece of the puzzle
Yes.
that needs to fit in. And when I say fit in, to me, it's always the final piece. It's not the missing piece. It's the bit that gives completion, absolute completion. So, and it's about time we found that piece now, and just allow it to. I'm actually dropping that puzzle into something now, and it's like, there's the whole picture, and that's the feeling I'm getting from that. Um, Remembering, we always say go with your heart, but not remembering that sometimes, uh, to allow your heart to go to your head around the logic thinking, because I think there's a lot about logical thinking at the moment.
Mm.
Um, in that we it's a bit like you were saying about black and white.
Yeah.
We're very much thinking it's black, it's white, but to make it logical, you need that grey bit in the middle, because that's like the yin and the yang. It's what bonds the two together,
Yes.
So it is about feeling those feelings at the minute. Um, this is a beautiful card.
Oh, Gwen, that's gorgeous.
I mean, I want to put it that way, so it
Right.
looks like an eye, because it is the card of seeing beauty.
Right.
And but what I get from this, with the beautiful um, whites and creams and everything that's around here, it's just glowing, and I feel that it's like our aura.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like our aura, and it's embracing, and being, and having that gratitude to embrace that, and remember that our guides are everywhere, and everywhere is sacred.
Yeah.
And so, and it goes back to what I was saying before about having that protection around you. because your guides are there to protect you and they will protect you. The thing is, like you always used to teach me, Annie, you've got to ask them. They won't just do it. They need your permission. So
Yeah.
ask your guides. Yeah. Oh, I've got you echoing in my ears from your teaching. Oh, that goes very nicely into. We've had this one before with the
Oh,
times
yes.
and the clocks, and again, this beautiful tree here, the tree of life. But this is about discipline
Yeah.
and making sure that things are always happening when you want them to happen, not when other people want them to happen. That whatever you want to happen is at a pace and an emotion that you can cope with as well, because changes happen, but if you go with the flow, those changes will come to you when you want them to, at the right time, with the right people, in the right place. Yeah, I love that. And of course they've got the keys up here, and I always feel, you know,
Yeah.
keys are very symbolic to me. I love keys. It is the locking and the unlocking, and I always feel with the first new moon we had, we were locking in our intentions. You know, the second new moon is about them happening. So open that door now and allow things to happen.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, um, this is echoing your cards, Annie. She's got the labyrinth in the middle here, but she's being true to herself, and this is about finding your center, finding. It says say stay true to you,
Yeah.
because we've got to remember it's calling.
Yeah.
You just got to listen. You just got to embrace.
Mm.
And the final card, I don't think there is any more cards for me, is the biome. So here
Love.
we have Mother Earth
Yeah.
surrounding Mother Earth, you
Yeah.
know, and it's absolutely beautiful. And around there is our living world, but we must remember the inner world as well. Um, so this is all about that connection to nature. You mentioned it, and we must never forget that going outside, putting your feet on the ground, barefoot, you feel it straight away, and we mustn't forget the simple things we can do to stay connected, not only to our guides, but to Mother Earth and our planet. You know, it's very simple to do, very simple, and it helps you, with your own sort of protection, centering yourself. Yeah,
I think it's that acknowledgement that we've got four elements.
yes,
We honor each one, and that when things are turbulent, one of the most beautiful things we can do is connecting with Mother Earth and pause and breathe and recognize the bounty, the beautiful kindness she gives us with the ability to live on her surface. Because look at all that she gives us. Uh, and sometimes when everything else is uncertain, just that sensation of, but I'm here on earth and it's okay, can really steady us again.
yeah, and I mean, it's embracing. You talk about the four elements. I always think there's five because we've got to remember spirit, haven't we? So you have your earth, wind, fire. Well, earth, wind, fire, water, but remembering spirit as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yes, I think it's going to be another interesting 2 weeks.
It is going to be interesting, but I don't think anything's dragging. I
No,
think everything's moving.
yes, nothing is stuck. It's just
No,
unfolding and playing itself out to its
yeah,
consequence or its
I think so.
end. Because when we go into that waning moon after the full moon, I think there are going to be some very dramatic endings, but so it should be.
Yeah,
Hang on to things too long.
yeah, and it's also the autumn equinox, so the big harvest is happening as well. So, and it's remembering that what Mabon stands for, it's about that coming together for the final harvest
Yeah.
of the year, so that things can move forward.
And I
Yeah.
was thinking harvest of sorting the wheat from the chaff.
Yeah, absolutely, Annie.
It's going to be planted for next year. What just needs to be disposed of? And
Well,
yeah,
something that definitely came out when I did my online moon reading was this decluttering that's got to happen.
yeah, yeah,
We've got to declutter not only our houses, but our heads as well.
yeah.
We've really got to do that decluttering.
Get our possessions on Vinted and eBay and get them out the door.
I've got the boxes. Yeah.
Oh, it's always lovely to read with you, Gwen, and
With you, Annie.
it sounds like an interesting fortnight. And then we'll be back
Yes,
for the full moon.
we will. We will. Full moon in Libra. No,
Absolutely.
no, it's not full moon in
Oh,
Libra.
is it Scorpio?
Scorpio. I think it is Scorpio this time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's Scorpio. Anyway, we'll know nearer the time.
Actually, I
So,
can tell you. Hang on a minute. I shall tell you exactly what it is. I have my little thing on my phone, and it always tells me.
mm,
So we've got full moon next month. Hang on, next month. Full moon in. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Aries.
Aries. Oh, I was completely off.
So it's the endings, the beginnings, isn't it?
Yeah, new beginnings is Aries, isn't
New
it?
begin. Well, that makes sense then.
Youthful energy and excitement, Aries.
That makes sense, doesn't it? When we look at what these two new moons have given us.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Yeah, a bit
there
of
we
all
go.
that to get us going.
Oh,
A handsome young man.
to carry my boxes that I'm decluttering. Yeah,
it's it's the collections driver.
yeah, yeah. Oh, Annie, it's been lovely.
Oh, thank you, Gwen. It's always great to do the
Yeah,
readings. Uh,
yeah.
and yeah, I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yep, definitely.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.